Let me ask you something. Is your Shopify SEO plan just about ranking for keywords? If it is, you're playing a game that's, well, it's about to be over. Today, we're building a completely new playbook. This one is designed from the ground up to chase revenue, not just rankings. And it all starts with understanding one simple truth. And this right here, this is the absolute core of the issue. It's not some scary algorithm update you need to worry about. It's something much, much bigger. It's a fundamental shift in how your customers, real people, find and buy your products. The old ways, they're becoming obsolete fast. This slide just lays it all out, doesn't it? It's the whole mindset shift in one picture. We have to move away from that old obsession with chasing blue links on a search results page. The new game, the one that actually pays the bills, is about chasing revenue. And you do that by ranking for customers, by understanding exactly what they want and meeting them right there. So, how are we going to get there? Here's our game plan. We'll walk through this 5-part playbook. First, we'll nail down the core philosophy. Then we'll get tactical with a page audit, completely rethink your collection pages, talk smart linking, and finally, get you ready to win in the new world of AI search. All right, first up, let's really cement this new way of thinking. Everything we're about to unpack today is built on one simple, powerful idea. SEO should be a direct driver of revenue, period. It's not a vanity metric for rankings anymore. You know, the brands that are absolutely crushing it right now, they all operate on these 3 core beliefs. First, they are ruthless about prioritizing pages that actually make them money. Second, they build their site for real human problems, not just generic product categories. And finally, every single thing they do is measured by its impact on the bottom line. Okay, so philosophy is great, but how do we actually do this? Well, it starts with getting our hands dirty. We're going to use a super simple but really powerful system to prioritize your work so you get the fastest possible results. And this is it, the whole audit system. The beauty of it is just how simple it is. You just sort every important page on your site into one of these 4 buckets, based on where it ranks right now. If a page is in bucket 1, you've already won, so leave it alone. The real money, the real opportunity, is in those other 3. Now, here's the secret sauce. You need to focus only on the single action that will have the biggest impact for each bucket. For those pages in bucket 2 that are right on the edge of greatness, you're just going to add more internal links. For bucket 3, you're going to dive into your Google Search Console and find all the related questions you're missing. And for bucket 4, don't mess around. Use AI for a quick rewrite and get that page back in the game. All right, next up, let's talk about collection pages. Because I'm telling you, most stores get this completely wrong. It's time to stop organizing your site like a boring old product catalog and start building pages that actually attract your best, most motivated buyers. It all boils down to this one fundamental question. You have to ask yourself, are you just selling a product or are you selling a solution? See, if you're just selling a product, you're competing with absolutely everyone. But if you're selling a specific solution to a specific person's problem, you basically create a category of one. You become the only logical choice. I mean, just think about it like this. Nobody wakes up in the morning and thinks, you know what I really want today? Compression socks. No way. They're thinking, my feet are killing me after my 12-hour nursing shift, or I need to stay comfortable on this long flight. Each one of those is a persona, a high-intent buyer, and each one deserves its own dedicated collection page. And you know what's wild? The process to actually do this is surprisingly straightforward. First, you just do some good old-fashioned brainstorming. Who actually buys your stuff and why? Step 2, you check to make sure people are actually searching for these solutions. And finally, you fire up an AI tool and create all the copy you need for these new pages, super fast. Okay, so now you have these perfectly optimized pages. That's awesome, but we have to make sure Google sees them as important. A brilliant page is totally useless if it's buried deep in your site. This section is all about building a site structure that just screams authority. This is what we call the upside-down triangle. And for e-commerce, this is non-negotiable. Your goal is to funnel all of that SEO juice, all that authority, downwards. From your blog posts at the top, down to your money-making collection pages. That means your collections should have the most internal links pointing to them. And please never, ever link from a collection page back up to a blog post. It just kills your momentum. Now, when it comes to links from other websites, well, the data couldn't be clearer. There is a direct, undeniable line between the number of backlinks a site has and how much organic traffic it gets. It's really simple. More quality links equals more traffic. And this leads to a really critical realization. You have to stop trying to slowly earn every single link. Look, as a business, you can always generate more money. You can invest that money to acquire high-quality backlinks. What can't you do? You can't make more time. Buying links, when you do it right, is just a predictable, scalable way to grow. All right, last but definitely not least, let's look to the future. The whole world of search is changing incredibly fast because of AI. Winning in 2026 and beyond means you're not just optimizing for Google's little spiders, you're optimizing for huge, large language models. So here is a crazy smart tactic that's really forward thinking. On sites like Reddit, the goal isn't even to build links anymore. It's just to get your brand mentioned naturally in conversations. Why? Because those big AI models were trained on trillions of words from sites just like Reddit and Wikipedia. So the more your brand shows up in their training data, the more likely they are to mention you as a trusted source in AI-powered answers. And this whole practice, this new way of thinking, it has a name. It's called ASO, or AI Engine Optimization. It's all about structuring your content so that these AI models can easily digest it, understand it, and then feature it as a great answer. And I'm going to give you an incredibly simple and powerful way to do this. For every single product you have, figure out the target keyword. Then, generate a list of relevant FAQs for that keyword. Use an AI prompt to answer all of them in a spreadsheet. And then, bulk upload those questions and answers right onto your Shopify product pages. Bam! Your pages just became a goldmine of structured data for AI engines. So, after all that, it really just comes down to this one final question you need to ask yourself. When you look at your current strategy, are you building it for a world that's already fading away? Or are you building an SEO engine that's ready for how your customers will actually be buying tomorrow? The choice really is yours.